Hello viewers, welcome to my Doctor Who themed YouTube channel, Who Ventures. And in this video I'm going to show you Doctor Who Adventures magazine, issue 238, and it's dated the 6th to the 12th of October 2011, and it's £2.50. Now with this issue you get this really cool monster battle pack. So you get little Sontarans, Sidemen, more Sontarans, Sidemen, and all the Daleks in all the different colours. Now I'm not quite sure what you actually do with these battle packs, so if you know any fun games, then you can leave a comment about how you play with these, because they are really cute. Very nice. So I think they're really well made, and they're actually quite detailed as well. So this is the cover, and you've got all them wearing eye patches. It's quite sort of dark coloured and stormy cover, and you've got silent. So it's quite like that cover. Then you have the How to Train Your Dragon advert and your contents page. Hello time travellers, I'm not dead. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm very glad about that. Clever business, that plan with the Tesselector, wasn't it? Between you and me, I'm not quite sure I follow it all, and I'm the one who thought it up. And don't worry too much about missing me. You can read a whole new adventure starring me, Amy and Rory in this very magazine every week. The Doctor. See? Yay. Then they have the Geronimo page, what's new in the Doctor's universe. It's time to face the music. James Corden wants to hear the Doctor sing. Pin back your ears. James Corden, who plays Craig, reckons the Doctor should have a musical adventure. I would so be there, he told Radio Times. A Glee episode of Doctor Who would be amazing. In fact, why haven't they done that? We think it's a great idea too. It would be brilliant to see the Doctor do a duet for some singing nude. I think that would be awesome. Oh, that would be so cool. And Craig saying, "Oi, clear off, Doctor, this is my solo." And the Doctor saying, "But we could be the next One Direction." Yay! Awesome. And then the Uda saying, "I auditioned for Girls Aloud, you know, but I didn't get in because I'm not a girl." And what's going on in Gibbs's brain? 1% cowering, 1% being generally quite sly, 1% sneakily eating goldfish, 1% weeping angels, 96% surrendering to conquering forces. And you've got true or false. In the Wedding of River Song, Gantok was really the Tesselector in disguise. True or false? And you've got Sweets, hello sweetie. Number 18, Jolly Letters. Hello sweetie. Shh. TARDIS Trend Tracker. The Sarah Jane Adventures is back on CBBC. We think New Girl Sky is really cool, and Clyde and Barney are back too. Yay! Not. Don't make Sky giggle though. She'll frazzle your DS and fry your tally, and she'll cost you a fortune in light bulbs. So we have all the mega moments from the Wedding of River Song. What happens? Time has stopped and everything in history is happening at once. The Doctor has been locked up by Winston Churchill, but Amy saves him and reunites him with River. The Doctor convinces them that the only way to put time back the way it should be is for him to die, but then he gets a little help from the Tesselector. Any creatures, the Silents are back. And then River Song saying, the Doctor always lies, and so do I. Mega shock. The Doctor didn't die, he was hiding inside the Tesselector. Fill it in. Where was Madame Kavarian kept captive? The pyramids or a crypt? Mega scare. The Silents break free of their cases and attack everyone. Mega cool. The Doctor and River get married using the Doctor's cool bow tie. Mega thrill. All those creepy skulls that were still alive and obviously hungry. Mega laughed. While waiting to see Gideon Vandeleur, the doctor browses through an issue of Knitting for Girls. Did you spot? Time was all mixed up, so Winston Churchill, who was born before computers existed, knows how to download music. Our monster panel's verdict. Krang, a mechanical version of the Doctor, approved. Malachi, did you see me? Wasn't I good? Sigma, the Doctor's song will continue. So we have a quiz all about the hotel in the God Complex, and the Minotaur's going, grrr, and the Doctor's saying, how good is your memory? And we have a poster of Give Us the Other We Forget, that's really cute poster, really funny. Now on this page, we have Auntie and Uncle answering your cheekiest questions. And we have a really cool picture of Auntie and Uncle. Auntie and Uncle, fast facts. Auntie and Uncle have had their body parts swapped so often that there are none of their original bits left. So it's got a new hand and everything. Coming soon, we interview Madame Kavarian. Send your questions to dwa@bbc.com. So it's all about Auntie and Uncle. Then the competitions are to win some Lego minifigures and an iPad too. The comic strip is all about, it's got lots of creatures in the comic strip. Lots of classic Who creatures and the wheel of lots of different creatures going to a party. Then we have an advertising feature all about the new Johnny English film, so it's got lots of puzzles for you to do. And also on the back I have a poster of the Johnny English film. So, and this is all about the Sarah Jane adventure, The Curse of Clyde Langer. A strange totem pole causes trouble for Clyde and the Sarah Jane adventures. A sudden storm leaves fish all over the streets of Ealing, and Sarah Jane thinks it might be connected to an exhibition of Native American treasures. The gang finds a strange totem pole, and when Clyde gets a splinter from it, his life takes a terrible new direction. Sarah Jane, Rani, and even Clyde's mum want nothing to do with him, so he ends up living on the streets. Can Ally, a girl he meets, help him convince everyone he was once their friend? Who's who? Sarah Jane Smith. Sarah Jane is a journalist who used to travel with the Doctor. Now she defends Earth against alien attack from her home at 13 Bannerman Road. Clyde Langer. Clyde is cheeky, funny and cool, or at least he thinks he is. When he's not saving the planet, he's a brilliant artist. He's grown closer to Rani since Luke moved away. Rani Chandra. Rani wants to be a journalist, just like Sarah Jane, so she's always happy to be investigating any strange stuff that's going on. Her dad is the school's head teacher. Sky Smith. When Sarah Jane found a baby on her doorstep, the last thing she expected was for her to grow into a teenager overnight. Now Sky has joined the Smith family. Luke Smith. Luke seems like any other boy, but he was actually grown by an alien called the Bane. He was adopted by Sarah Jane, but has now moved away to university. Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith is a supercomputer who lives in the attic at 13 Bannerman Road. He's actually a crystalline alien called a Psylocke. He can be a bit snooty. So that's all about the new Sarah Jane adventures. And here you have a poster, a nice poster at Sarah Jane Adventures and the new girl Sky. So that's really cool. I have a puzzle all about whose head's in the box. And Dorian saying off with their heads, and the monks saying they're heading for disaster. And the comic strip in this issue is called Agent 99. So that looks awesome. Then you have your subscription page, prices for £1, and the Judean saying, yo, go, subscribe. and have a really cool page all about how they made the new side mats. So these are all really cool. There's apparently a bumping goose side mat available soon, but I'd love a remote control side mat, because I could buy 2 and then get my cat to chase them. And then here's a picture of the early side mats, so they were really cute too. So that's how they designed it. Then I have the Doctor page for questions. Dear Doctor, what is K9 up to these days, and do you miss him? The Doctor replies, at least a couple of K9s ended up on Gallifrey, and given that anything Gallifrey related is a right old kettle of fish, bottled up inside a big fat can of worms that I don't like to talk about, well, I don't like to talk about it. I heard there was a blinged up one doing the rounds somewhere down under, though I'm not sure what he did to deserve that, and Lukey Boy is looking after another one. Splendid chaps, all of them. And there's K9, he's got a Joey Dodger necklace. I've got a Joey Dodger necklace. I'll have to wear it for the next issue. Swagger Circuits at 100% master. Super not quite. Dear Doctor, how do stars die, and why do they go red when they start to? The Doctor replies, embarrassment. I mean, they don't die of embarrassment. Don't be silly. No, they just get embarrassed when they can't achieve enough critical mass to go supernova. So they have this big galactic blush. Usually that's enough to push them over the edge, and boom! Hello, Crab Nebula. K9, fast fact. The first K9 was built by a man called Professor Marius in the year 5000. K9 then became a companion of the 4th Doctor. Dear Doctor, whenever I go into the garage I feel a strange breeze and a figure goes past me. What is it? The Doctor replies, a ghost, or at least a very clever scientific explanation for a perfectly ordinary phenomenon often mistaken for a ghostly encounter. So, probably aliens. Aliens with windy pops, or someone let the cat out and forgot to close the window. About time the cat learned how to let itself out, if you ask me. The ghost is saying, I just wanted to borrow the lawnmower. Top 3 Doctors. 1. Dr. River's Song. This is one of the many names that Melody Pond goes by. 2. Dr. Edwin Bracewell. Created by the Daleks, he nearly exploded, but Amy and I reminded him of his human side and saved the day. 3. Dr. Martha Jones, a former companion of mine who ended up as a doctor herself, working for UNIT. So keep sending in questions. And we have on the upload page are some really cute pictures. Very good toys, I like that one. And dressing up as the Doctor or the Master, maybe, to be able, and some yummy Doctor Who cake stuff and ice cream. That looks yummy. Then we have the Ultimate Monster Collection, the Krillitane, first seen in the 10th Doctor Adventure School Reunion 2006. Krillitane can take physical features and abilities from races they conquer. When the Doctor met them, they were using Earth children in an attempt to reshape the whole universe. And we've got a big picture of the Krillitane. We've got lots of interesting puzzles. And the guy from the God Complex is saying, no cheating, you won't find the answers on the internet. And Cyberman say, incorrect answers will be deleted. So I have a really cute picture of Matt and Stormageddon. Aww. And we have a new feature, My Monster Day, General Star of the 12th Sontaran Battle Fleet. A day in my glorious life, 5 to 7 a.m. I rise at dawn, I'm not doing the voice, I rise at dawn and proceed to Battle Park 452, where I teach a Sontaran military fitness class each day. Only the hardest clay batches may attend. Human flesh buckets would die of shock in less than 3 minutes. 7 to 8 a.m. Breakfast consists of a blast of pure energy into my probate vent, and eggs. 8 to 9 a.m. All Sontaran generals meet to discuss battle tactics for the day. The meeting usually concludes with some heart stomping and 11 minutes of shouting Sontar Ha very loudly. 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. endless violent war against the Rutan Empire. 5 to 7 p.m. Generals meet to discuss how the day's assault has gone. Today I provide home baking, although I make sure it has already gone stale. 7 to 7:30 p.m. The day's medals and honours are handed out. I am now Star, the bringer of cake. 7:30 to 8 p.m. I review the latest episode of the Earth broadcast EastEnders. I admire the tactics of the brave warrior, Bill Mitchell. 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. I like to plug myself into the genetic recharging unit early, so I am refreshed for the next morning's battle. Sonta Ha. So I really like that page, it's really funny. Then in the next issue you have a free giant 3D notebook. So that looks awesome. So you've got a Weeping Angel or the Minotaur. I really like the Minotaur one. So that's awesome. And also about a Sarah Jane preview, best bits of Series 6 and more behind the scenes. So that is your goodies for this issue. I hope you have enjoyed this video and thank you for watching.